Thom Hartmann here on the news. You need to know this. The polar vortex is moving across the United States, and a large area of our nation is facing bitter cold. As many Americans are dealing with temperatures well below zero, the right-wing media is pointing to this cold snap as so-called proof that global warming is a myth. What these conservative talking heads don't understand, or simply choose to ignore, is that global warming refers to rising average temperatures around the globe. The cold that we are experiencing right now is weather. It does not disprove the fact that our world is getting hotter. In fact, these extreme frigid temperatures hit the U.S. after the second hottest December since 1979 and the warmest November on record. Global warming is not going to eliminate winter in our nation anytime soon, but the extreme highs and lows can lead to more extreme hurricanes, droughts, and yes, even more extreme snowstorms. Temperatures of 32 below zero in Fargo, North Dakota, and negative 15 in Chicago don't disprove global warming. They're part of a larger pattern of weather weirding that we're experiencing because of climate change. It's time for the climate change skeptics to stop denying science and start recognizing reality. The right should stop wasting time trying to disprove climate change and start trying to help us minimize its impact. Yes, it's bitterly cold outside, but overall our planet is getting warmer. Now let's do something about it while we still have a chance. In Screwed News, 900 of the wealthiest Americans won't pay any more into Social Security for the rest of the year. In fact, this super rich group bet their entire 2014 obligation to the program just 2 days into the new year. The elite club is made up mostly of corporate CEOs from companies like Philip Morris, Comcast, News Corp, and Starbucks, and they're so rich that they're in the top 1/1000th of all income earners. Social Security tax only applies to the first $117,000 of income, which means these super rich Americans don't contribute to the program for 363 days out of the year. Many on the right have proposed reducing Social Security benefits or privatizing the program entirely. However, we don't need to do either to ensure that this program is here for future generations. All we have to do is lift the cap on Social Security taxes so that those at the top can contribute the same as the rest of us to this vital program. In the best of the rest of the news, Moral Mondays are coming to Georgia. The weekly protests began in North Carolina in 2012 as a response to the extreme right-wing legislation in that state, and now progressives in the Peach State will gather during the 2014 legislative session to express their frustration about Republican policies in their state. They're fed up with Governor Nathan Deal and the right-wing legislature for refusing to expand Medicaid, for trying to restrict voting rights, and for diverting state funds away from public schools. Moral Monday Georgia calls themselves a multiracial, multi-issue coalition of citizens working for positive change for the public good. Georgia's legislative session begins on January 13th, and Moral Monday Georgia will be there right from the start. Hopefully progressives in more red states will stand together and fight these far-right policies. Who knows, perhaps there's a national Moral Monday in our future. According to radcast.org, changing weather patterns may be to blame for radiation spikes throughout our nation. Asheville, North Carolina is averaging 36 counts per minute with spikes up to 86. And Philadelphia, Pennsylvania is hovering at 44 with highs of 70 counts per minute. Rapid City, South Dakota is sitting at 43 counts per minute with spikes up to 72. And Lakewood, Colorado is averaging 62 with highs of 82 counts per minute. Seattle, Washington is sitting at 31 with spikes of 47. San Leandro, California is averaging 71 with highs of 105. Radcast's alert level is 100 counts per minute. But they remind us that there is no such thing as a safe level of radiation. Renewable energy has passed a major breakthrough in Spain. For the first time in that nation's history, wind power was their top energy source in 2013, narrowly beating out nuclear and far outpacing coal. According to a new report from Red Eléctrica de España, the operator of the Spanish electricity system, wind energy met 21.1% of Spain's demand in 2013, surpassing nuclear energy just slightly, which made up 21%. Spain also met 14.4% demand with hydroelectric, 4.9% from solar, and 2% from renewable thermal. The Spanish have taken some huge steps towards phasing out fossil fuels and nuclear, and they're well on their way to a cleaner, greener future. And finally, if you thought the 2012 GOP presidential primary was a spectacle, get ready for the 2014 Tennessee governor's race. If Mark Coon Rippey Brown meets the filing requirements, He may be one of the most interesting candidates our nation has ever seen. Mr. Brown is an internet celebrity who became famous from YouTube videos featuring him singing in the shower, dancing with Rebecca, his pet raccoon. Back in August, Rebecca was seized by the Tennessee Wildlife Resources agencies for allegedly attacking chickens at a local high school, and Mr. Brown has been fighting to get her back. He petitioned Governor Bill Haslam for a permit to keep Rebecca, which included more than 60,000 signatures. The governor refused. Mr. Brown has said that because of Governor Haslam's refusal, all eyes were on Tennessee and it made us look bad. Made us look like we were under Caesar's law. So Mark Coon Rippy Brown is running for office, and he says his gubernatorial bid is all about the raccoon. Looks like 2014 is going to be one heck of an election. That's the way it is today, Tuesday, January 7th, 2014. I'm Thom Hartmann on the news.